Hi, hey, hello, greetings, welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well. Where should the light be? In today's video, we're going to be doing some pixel art. Hooray! He's back to doing art, none of this gaming shit. You know those things where you hear about famous artists who used to draw things on napkins to pay for stuff? That's the dream, innit? Let's be real, that's the dream. Imagine if art actually had worth. As usual, just turned on the camera. Got not much to say. Gamescom's happening. The Pokemon World Championships are happening. I was hyped because in the finals, one of the guys had an Umbreon, and everyone in the audience was going nuts. Spoilers, unfortunately, he didn't win, but the Umbreon was legit rad. But yeah, I just thought I'd draw some little landscapes, some little pixel art-y landscapes. This video is basically me choosing some random thumbnails that were in my sketchbook and then turning them into pixel art landscapes. There seems to be a general theme of like rock formations and coastlines and mountains, and I feel like they turned out pretty good. I had a vision in mind that my color palette was going to be basically like grays, lots of warm grays, and then with like orangey reds as the like spot color. So that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. In one of these, I try and experiment with a bunch of different things. Like I add a bunch of cranes, Japanese cranes and birds, seabirds, and then I add different like buildings, and I don't think some of it works. So you see a lot of little Tory gates and stuff. So you'll see my brain working through what I'm actually gonna put in it, and then in the end, I pretty much I don't actually draw much, but I think it works when it's more simple. I did one and I thought it's not as detailed as some of my other pixel art images. I better do another one for you. Are you doing well though? Are you doing okay? Things are going all right for me. I hope things are going all right for you. God, 2019's a bit of a long one, isn't it? But it also, at the same time, feels like we're speeding through it. It's already August. It's going to be September soon. People will be going back to school, back to uni, doing all sorts of shit. I've got to make sure I've done my taxes by the time January rolls around. I'm stressing out about that. Yeah, so I'm working on a lot. I'm doing that heavy metal pixel art music video. That's going all right. I've taken a big chunk out of that. The website art commission's not great, but you know, money's money, and I'm still doing a couple of little video gamey things. That's all cool. The problem is they're just stuff that's not great visually to film. Like it's not. It'll just be little pieces and little bits and bobs. So you know, they don't always make the best videos. So I've got to do stuff like this. Luckily for you, I've actually prepped another one. On top of this video, I've prepped another little sketchbooky, doodly faces and people portrait stuff because I thought I haven't done some of those in a while. And I find them fun. They're really relaxing and therapeutic for me. Drawing thumbnails and drawing faces is just what I always do. My style is kind of anime, but I still feel that pang of sort of like that sort of guilty like embarrassedness when someone says, "Oh, look, your stuff's kind of manga-y. Your characters are a bit like manga, innit?" And I still feel a bit like, "Oh, yeah, I guess they are." But like, and I shouldn't feel ashamed. Manga's beautiful. I get it. Manga's great. I'm not hating on that. But personally, it's sort of like I like the unique manga of things like Tekkon Kinkri, you know. And I think it's interesting nowadays. I think art and comics has got a bit more broad than just manga and then like Marvel. You know, I think there's more different styles. Like when you think about it, is Scott Pilgrim a manga? Who knows? Who's to say? But anyway, yeah, that's probably what next video is going to be. Just me drawing and doodling portraits. Is Avatar manga Last Airbender? We'll never know. It kind of is, kind of isn't. I think the styles are merging. So don't worry about style, to be honest, because I shouldn't be. It's not even really an issue. I don't know why I'm bringing it up. What else is going on? Yeah, I'm in deep in Fire Emblem. It's going good. I'm about 20 hours in, so not too far, but I've done a lot. I feel like I've done a lot. It's really great. That's super. Speaking of anime and manga, that's super anime, and it's great, and I love it. Um, God of War is incredible. Like the opening sort of like tutorial level slash mini boss that opens the game is some of the most impressive gaming stuff that I've played for years. Like the impact of that boss fight right at the start of the game, I just thought was genius and incredible. So that was fun. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to say I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about in this video, but that kind of in itself is its own topic because I've been busy. I've been busy with life. Life has been a bit turbulent at the moment this past year. I don't mind saying that. I mean, politically and socially around the world it has too as well, but also personally. But you know, we're all doing our best. I think there was something interesting in one of Russell Brand's podcasts. He had someone on, this American lady, forgotten her name. She had an interesting idea about doing your best and whether or not you think, in general, the question is that she asked people is, do you think people are doing their best? Do you believe that everyone is doing their best? And tends to be, I would say, you know, a lot of people say no. A lot of people don't think people are doing their best. A lot of people point out problems. To be honest, in general, I think people are doing their best. I believe in us, and I think we're all trying our best. But I think it's an interesting question to ask yourself whether you believe people are doing their best or not. I won't make any judgments either way, but I think it's a very interesting question to sort of gauge where your head's at, and gauge sort of what your views are on the rest of humanity and your place amongst them. We're all doing our best. There are issues going on, aren't there? But we're doing our best. Anyway, tangent number 2. See, life's just a road with many tangents. Which one we're gonna go down next? Don't know. Will it be good? Will it be good content? Probably not. Half this content is me talking about the other half of the content. Yeah, so I'm busy with lots of work, and I feel that you know what this year has kind of taught me in work wise is that there's work for me out there. Like as a freelance illustrator, there's work for me. On top of that, I've been quite busy. At the start of this year, my goal for this year was to fully start making and drafting and writing first comic in my like graphic novel series idea. Realistically, I can still see myself starting it this year, but because some of my commissions at the moment are quite big projects and they're taking me a lot of time, for example, the animation is due in October, so realistically, I'm probably going to be working on that and other stuff up until October. That leaves me then October, November, December, which is going to be busy for me just in general, what with retail life, that I probably am not going to be able to fully start and make a draft for my comic, and I've just sort of had to get in the mindset of that's okay, and there's still stuff always to do. You know, updating my website is something I want to do. I'm going to keep trying to make you weekly videos. I'm busy with work, but that's okay. 2020 is the year I'm going to start the Here's This Story comic for real. I want to take it to publishers. I want to do character designs, cover designs, the whole shebang. I'm going to update my website. You got a plan to do things, but you got to live in the now. Realize that you don't have to do everything now. Pay attention to the now, rather than beating yourself up over plans that you haven't even begun to start. Plans that you haven't even planned yet. What have I been talking about this episode of my life? I don't even know. It's alright though. I hope you enjoy these pixels. And thanks for stopping by once again, as usual. My little crew, my little squad, my little Poncho Pilgrim squad. You're great, you're rad. I appreciate you and I appreciate all the kind comments. Keep making art, keep doing good stuff. I'll see you soon with more of my art. We're gonna just keep on going, right? Keep on traveling, keep a steady course, and I'll see you soon.